Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we got a special one. This is a real throwback from 1987. It is Vinnie Moore. He's doing the song Daydream. That was off his record Mind's Eye on Shrapnel Records. I bought this record. I was kind of into him for those first couple records. The next one, Time Odyssey, bought both of those, and then kind of moved on to other things. Vinnie was a part of UFO for probably a couple of decades. So he is no longer in UFO. I actually don't even know if UFO is functioning. But anyway, I thought this would be fun to do. And I love some of these old Shredder guys for sure. So here we go. Vinnie Moore, Daydream from 1987. Sounds like they've got the original track with maybe the guitar brought down a little bit and he's playing live guitar over it, which is cool. You definitely hear a little more of the nuance of his playing, I guess. Compared to Ingve, it's kind of interesting now in perspective after watching what a shredder looks like now, and compared to Vinnie Moore, who was kind of at the apex of these kind of players, and he's very tasteful, really melodic, but as far as speed, if that matters to you, Ingve was the king, I guess, is what I would come to the conclusion. And comparing him to Jason Richardson or Scotty LePage or any numerous young players, or even Paul Gilbert, that kind of player. Paul was probably, outside of Ingve, one of the biggest shredders that I can think of that just had amazingly big technique. And Ingve is just something all by himself. I mean, he's got amazing ear and just a really tasteful player. And the tone's kind of interesting because he's using his signature Ibanez, and I forget what model that was. I had one around there, but this was right when Ibanez was blowing up, where there was like a model for Vinnie Moore, or maybe it wasn't his model, but like Frank Gambale. I'm trying to think of so many players. Mostly, Paul Gilbert obviously played Ibanez. I don't know about then. That's kind of interesting. I'd love to know, but I believe he was. Yeah, he definitely was. I think he actually even had the ones with the violin, F holes or whatever. The painted on ones. Alan Holsworth. A million players, man. And anyway, back to Vinnie. He's kind of warming up. It's a cool song. I remember loving it. He has really interesting picking technique. Like it's like no wrist movement. Obviously, he can pick really fast, but like it's interesting how he doesn't move it almost at all. And you get Eddie Van Halen, who did this kind of weird, like butterfly thing when he was doing those kind of fast, um, you know, uh, not triplets, but like 16th note kind of, kind of going up the neck on one string, single string stuff. So yeah. Keyboard solo. There we have it, the incredible Vinnie Moore back in 1987 doing the song Daydream off his first record, Mind's Eye. Really cool, kind of neoclassical, but super melodic, and pretty tasteful as far as a lot of shredders go from back then. Um, the best ones kind of survived, obviously, and the others kind of either changed their deal or disappeared. There were so many that I can think of that I don't know if are around anymore, like Michael Firkins or whatever his name, a Guy Man Dude. That was one. Chris and Pelletry or whatever his name was from Rainbow and maybe Alcatraz. I think he's still around, but a lot of those guys kind of faded away, or maybe joined country bands. I'm not sure. Anyway, I am Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. I do shit about guitar players. It's my thing, and I appreciate you watching. See you soon.